He was the heartbeat behind Maze, the band that turned love, struggle, and celebration into pure soul. But behind the white suits and timeless hits lay a story few ever heard. Before the fame, before Beyoncé's tribute, and before Joy and Pain became an anthem of generations, Frankie Beverly's rise was filled with mystery, faith, and resilience. Born in Philadelphia to Sarah and Howard Beverly Sr., Frankie's roots were steeped in both faith and melody. His mother sang in the church choir, while his father, a minister and truck driver, encouraged his son's early love for music. Those Sunday harmonies would become the foundation of a lifetime dedicated to soulful sound. By his teenage years, Frankie had already formed the Blenders, an a cappella doo-wop group that evolved into the Butlers, who later made waves with their 1967 Northern Soul classic, If That's What You Wanted. His big break came when his band Raw Soul caught the attention of Marvin Gaye. Under Gaye's mentorship, the group relocated to San Francisco and rebranded as Maze, a move that set the stage for an extraordinary legacy. With Maze, Frankie Beverly redefined live performance. His music wasn't just heard, it was felt. Every one of the band's 8 studio albums went gold in the US, consistently landing in the top 10 on the R&B charts. Songs like Back in Stride, Can't Get Over You, and the immortal Joy and Pain became generational anthems, blending love, struggle, and celebration into one seamless experience. Albums like Can't Stop the Love, 1985, and Silky Soul, 1989, climbed to number 1, cementing Maze as a cornerstone of R&B history. Across the Atlantic, Frankie's magic resonated just as strongly. UK DJs Greg Edwards and Robbie Vincent helped spread Maze's sound through live broadcasts from London's Lyceum Ballroom, electrifying audiences and deepening his global reach. His all-white stage attire became a defining symbol of unity, inspiring fans to mirror his signature style at every show. Frankie's influence stretched far beyond his own era. In 2019, Beyoncé honored him with a powerful cover of Before I Let Go on her Homecoming album, a tribute that moved Beverly deeply. He called it one of the proudest moments of his life, a sign that his legacy continued to inspire even the biggest stars of the next generation. At home in Philadelphia, Frankie lived quietly in what he called his sanctuary, surrounded by memories of a life dedicated to music, gold and platinum records lining the walls, a music room filled with instruments, and the warmth of family. His son, Anthony Beverly, carried his father's torch as Maze's drummer and co-produced the 2009 tribute album Silky Soul Music, an all-star tribute to Maze featuring Frankie Beverly alongside his mother, Heather Beverly. In his personal life, Frankie Beverly kept much of his heart private. He was married twice, first to Annette, with whom he shared 2 children, and later to Pamela, whom he wed in 1982 and remained devoted to for over 4 decades. Pamela was more than a wife. She was his confidant and best friend. Over the years, rumors surfaced linking him to journalist Pam Moore, though the two were never married, a sign of how fiercely he protected his personal world from public scrutiny. Frankie was also a proud grandfather through his son Anthony. His grandchildren, Brandon, Tiara, and Ava, continued the family's creative legacy. Brandon worked closely with him as a road manager, while Tiara and Ava followed his path into music as soulful singers in their own right. Offstage, Frankie Beverly's purpose reached far beyond the microphone. After surviving throat cancer in the early 2010s, he became a passionate advocate for cancer awareness, encouraging early detection and better access to treatment. He also devoted time to causes supporting education, health, and economic empowerment in the African American community, quietly living the message of resilience and love that defined his music. On September 10, 2024, Frankie Beverly passed away peacefully at the age of 77. His family kept the details private, allowing the world to focus not on how he left, but on what he left behind. Just months earlier, he had completed his heartfelt "I Want to Thank You" farewell tour, closing with a final, emotional performance at the Dell Music Center in North Philadelphia. During that show, Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts surprised him on stage with flowers, a gesture that symbolized the deep respect and admiration generations felt for him. Later that year, Philadelphia paid tribute to its hometown legend by naming a street Frankie Beverly Way in East Germantown. When news of his passing spread, an outpouring of love flooded social media and airwaves alike. Questlove and Patti LaBelle were among the many who honored his memory, with LaBelle writing, "I love you, Frankie. Thank you for always lifting us higher. Rest in love and peace." Frankie Beverly's music continues to live where joy gathers, at cookouts, reunions, and celebrations where families move together to the rhythm of "Before I Let Go" or "Joy and Pain." His sound remains a heartbeat in the culture, smooth, spiritual, and everlasting. In every melody and memory, Frankie Beverly endures as the voice of soulful connection, forever silky soul.